Bottom the weaver.
I am Snub the joiner.
I am Helena. Titania, Queen of the Fairies.
Whoop. I'm Moth.
I'm Philostrate.
I'm Demetrius.
I am Oberon, King of the Fairies.
I'm Robin Starveling.
I'm French.
I'm Francis. I'm the Duke.
I'm Snout.
I'm Mustard Seed. I'm Puck. I'm Aegeus, Hermia's mother. No, okay. I'm Cobweb.
I'm the Woodland Fairy.
I'm Peter Quint.
Hi, I'm Clover. I'm Hippolyta, Duchess of Athens.
I am Lysander.
I'm Hermia. I'm Peace Blossom.
Now, fair Hippolyta, I'm gonna fill our drawing pace. 4 happy days bring in another moon, but oh, methinks how slow this old moon wanes. She lingers my desires, long weathering out a young man's revenue.
4 days who quickly seat themselves in night, 4 nights who quickly dream away the time. And then the moon, like to a silver bow, now bent in heaven, shall behold the night of our solemnities.
Go, Philostrate, stir up Athenian youth to merriment. Hippolyta, I wooed thee with my sword and won thy love doing thee injuries, but I will wed thee in another key, with pomp, with triumph, and with reveling.
Happy be Theseus, our renowned Duke.
Thank good Aegeus. What news with thee?
Full of vexation come I with complaint against my child, my daughter Hermia. Stand forth, Demetrius. This man hath consent to marry her. Stand forth, Lysander. This man hath bewitched the bosom of my child. Thou, Lysander, thou hast given her rings and interchanged love tokens with my child. Bracelets of thy hair, rings, knacks, trifles, which has turned her obedience, which is due to me, to stubborn Hosius. My gracious Duke, be it not so she will, before your grace, consent to marry with Demetrius. I beg the ancient privilege of Athens, as she is mine, I may dispose of her, which either to this gentleman or to her death, according to our law provided in this case.
What say you, Hermia? Be advised, fair maid. To you your mother should be as a god, one that composed your beauties yea and won. To whom you are but as a form in wax, Demetrius is a worthy gentleman.
Who's Lysander?
In himself he is, but in this kind wanting your mother's voice. The other must be held a worthier.
I wish my mother looked but with my eyes.
Rather your eyes must be with her judgment work.
I do entreat your grace to pardon me. I know not by what power I am made bold, nor how it may concern my modesty, in such a presence here to plead my thoughts. But I do beseech your grace that I may know the worst that may befall me in this case, if I refuse to wed Demetrius.
Either to die the death or to abjure forever the society of men. Therefore, fair Hermia, question your desires. Take time to think, and by the next new moon, a sealing day betwixt my love and me, upon that day either prepare to die for disobedience to your mother's will, or else to wed Demetrius, as he would, or on Diana's altar to protest for high austerity and single life.
Relent, sweet Hermia, and Lysander, yield that crazed title to my certain right.
You have her mother's love, Demetrius. Let me have Hermia's. You marry her.
Scornful Lysander, truly he hath my love, and with my love I do resent it. And she is mine in all my right unto Demetrius.
I am my lord, as well derived as he. My fortunes every way as fairly made, and more than all these boasts can be. I am beloved of beauteous Hermia. Demetrius I'll avouch to his head, made love to Nodari's daughter Helena, and have won her soul. Sweet lady dotes, devoutly dotes in idolatry upon the spotted and inconstant man.
I must confess that I have heard so much, and with Demetrius thought to have spoken thereof, but being overfull of self-affairs, my mind did lose it. For you, fair Hermia, look, you arm yourself. Suit your fancies to your mother's will, or else the law of Athens yields you up, to death or to vows of life. Come, my Hippolyta, what cheer, my love? Demetrius, come, and come, Aegeus, you shall go with me.
We
There's some private
follow
schooling for you both.
as it is our duty.
How now, my love, why is your cheek so pale? How do the roses fade so fast?
Perhaps belike for want of rain, which I could well supply from tempest of my eye.
I mean, for aught that I could ever read, could ever hear a tale or history, the course of true love never did run smooth.
If then true lovers ever have been crossed, then let us teach our child patience, because it is a customary cross, as due to love as thoughts and dreams and sighs.
Hear me, Hermia, I've a widow aunt, a doe dear, of great revenue, she hath no child, from Athens to the 7 leagues. She respects me as her only son. There, gentle Hermia, will you marry thee? And to that place of the sharp Athenian law cannot pursue us. If thou lovest me, we go forth and steal my father's house. In the wood, a league without the town, I shall wait for thee.
My good Lysander, I swear to thee by Cupid's strongest bow, in that same place thou hast appointed me, tomorrow truly will I meet with thee.
Keep promise, love. Look, here comes Helena.
Godspeed, fair Helena. Whither away?
Call you me fair? That fair again unsay. Demetrius loves your fair, oh happy fair. Oh teach me how you look, and with what art you sway the motion of Demetrius' heart.
I frown upon him, yet he gives me love still.
Oh that your frowns would teach him to smile such sweetness.
I give him curses, yet he gives me love.
Oh that my prayers could such affection move.
The more I hate, the more he follows.
The more I love, the more he hateth me.
His folly, Helena, is no fault of mine.
None but your beauty would that fault were mine.
Take comfort, he no more shall see my face. Lysander and myself will fly this place.
Helen, here our minds will unfold. Through Athens, we have devised to steal tomorrow night.
And thence from Athens turn away our eyes to seek new friends and stranger companies. Farewell, sweet playfellow. Pray thou for us, and good love grant thee thy Demetrius. Keep word, Lysander, we must starve our sight from lovers' food till tomorrow eve midnight.
Farewell, my love. Helena, adieu. As you on him, Demetrius dotes on you.
How happy some or other can be. Through Athens I am thought as fair as she. What of that? Demetrius thinks not so. He will not know what all would he do know. And as he errs doting on Hermia's eyes, so I, admiring of his qualities, loves look not with the eyes, but with the mind. Therefore his wings Cupid painted blind. Because in choice he is so oft beguiled, the boy love is perjured everywhere. For ere Demetrius looked on Hermia's eyne, he hailed down oaths that he was only mine. And when that hail some heap from Hermia felt, so he dissolved in showers of oaths did melt. If you tell him of fair Hermia's flight, then to the wood will he tomorrow night pursue her. For this intelligence, if I have things, it is dear expense, but herein mean I to enrich my fate, to have his sight thither back again.
Is all our company here?
You're best to call them generally, man by man according to the script.
Here is the scroll of every man's name, which is thought fit through all of Athens to play an hour interlude before the Duke and Duchess on his wedding day at night.
First, good Peter Quince, say what the play treats on, then read the names of the actors, and so go to a point.
Mary, our play is the most lamentable comedy and most cruel death of Pyramus and Thisbe.
A very good piece of work, I assure you, and to Mary. Now, read the names of the actors by the scroll.
Answer as I call you. Nick Bottom, the Weaver.
Ready, name what part I am for and proceed.
You, Nick Bottom, are set down for Pyramus.
What is Pyramus, a lover or a tyrant?
A lover that kills himself most gallant for love.
That will ask some tears in this performing of it. If I do it, let the audience look to their eyes. I will move stores to the rest. Yet my chief humor is for a tyrant. I could play Ericles barely, or a part to carry a cat and to make all split. The raging rocks, the shivering shocks, shall break the locks of prison gates. Amphibious cars shall shine from far, and make and mar the foolish fates. This is lofty. Now, name the rest of the players.
Robin Starveling, the no. Francis Flute, the bellows mender.
Here, Peter Quince.
Flute, you must take Thisbe on you.
What is Thisbe? A wandering knight?
It is the lady that Pyramus must love.
Nay, Faith, let me not play a woman. I have a beard coming.
That is all one. You shall play it in a mask, and you may speak as small as you will.
I may have my face. Let me play Thisbe, too. I'll speak in a monstrous little voice. Thisbe, Thisbe. Ah, Pyramus, thy lover dear, thy Thisbe dear, and lady dear.
No, you must play Pyramus, and Flute, you Thisbe.
Well, proceed.
Robin Starveling, the tailor.
Here, Peter Quince.
Robin Starveling, you must play Thisbe's mother. Tom Snout, the tinker.
Yes, Peter Quince.
You, Pyramus's father, myself, Thisbe's father. Snug the joiner, the lion's part. And here I hope is a play well fitted.
Have you the lion's part written? Pray it, if it be. Give it to me, for I am slow of study.
You may do it extempore, for it is nothing but roaring.
Let me play the lion, too. I will roar that I will do any man so good to hear me. I will roar that I'll make the Duke say, let him roar again, let him roar again.
And you should do it too terribly. You would fright the Duchess and the ladies, that they would shriek, and that were enough to hang us all.
That would hang us, every mother's son.
I grant you, friends, if we should fright the ladies out of their wits, they would have no more discretion but to hang us. But I will aggravate my voice, so that I will roar as gently as any sucking dove. I will roar twere and any nightingale.
You can play no part of Pyramus, for Pyramus is a sweet-faced man, a proper man, as one shall see in a summer's day, a most lovely, gentleman-like man. Therefore, you must needs play Pyramus.
Well, I undertake it.
Masters, here are your parts, and I entreat you, request you, and desire you to con them by tomorrow night, and meet me in the palace, wood a mile, without the town, by moonlight.
We will meet, and there we may rehearse most obscenely and courageously. Take pains, be perfect. Adieu.
At the Duke's Oak we meet.
Enough. Hold or cut bowstrings.
How now, spirit? Whither wander you? Over hill and over dale, through bush and through briar, over park and over pale, through flood and through fire. I do wander everywhere, swifter than the moon's spear, and I serve the fairy queen to dew her orbs upon the green. Farewell, thou love of spirits, the queen and all our elves come here anon.
The king doth keep his revels here tonight. Take heed the queen come not within sight, for Oberon is passing fell in wrath, because she and her attendant hath a lovely boy stolen from the Indian king. She never had so sweet a changeling, and jealous Oberon would have the child, knight of his train, through the forest wild. And now they never meet in grove or green, by sparkling fountain or spangled starlit sheen, but they do swear, and all the elves will hear, creep into Aethon's house and hide from there.
Either I mistake your shape in making quite, or else you are that shrewd and knavish sprite, called Robin Goodfellow, are not you he, that frights the maidens of the villagery? Those that hobgoblin call you in sweet puck, you do their work and they shall have good luck. Are not you he?
Thou speakest right. I am that merry wanderer of the night. I jest to Oberon and make him smile. The brood fairies! Here comes Oberon!
And here my mistress, were that he were gone.
Ill met by moonlight, proud Titania.
What jealous Oberon! Fairies, skip hence, I have forsworn his bed and company.
Tarry, rash wanton, am not I thy lord?
Then I must be thy lady. But that forsooth I hear the bouncy Amazon Hippolyta. Your warrior love is now, but she to Theseus must be wedded. Come you to wish for their joy and prosperity?
How canst thou thus for shame, Titania? Lend my credit with Hippolyta, knowing I know thy love to Theseus.
She's the forgeries of jealousy.
Why should Titania cross Oberon? I do but beg the little changeling boy to be my henchman.
Set your heart at rest. The fairyland buys not the boy from me. His mother was a votress of my order, and for her sake I do take up her boy, and for her sake I will not part with him.
How long within this wood intend you stay?
Perchance till after Theseus' wedding day. If you will patiently dance in our round and see our moonlight revels, come with us. If not, shun me, and I shall spare your haunts.
Give me that boy and I will go with thee.
Not for thy fairy kingdom, fairy's way. I should guide them right for longer stay.
Well, go thy way. Thou shalt not from this grove till I torment thee for this injury. My gentle Puck, come hither. Thou rememberest since once I sat upon a promontory and heard a mermaid on a dolphin's back?
I remember.
There noticed I a little western flower, and maidens call it love and idleness. Fetch me that flower, the herb I shewed thee once, and the juice of it on sleeping eyelids laid will make any man or woman madly dote upon the next live creature that it sees. Fetch me this herb, and be thou here again ere the Leviathan can swell thee.
I'll put a girl around the earth in 40 minutes.
Having once this juice, I'll watch Titania when she is asleep, and drop the liquor of it in her eyes. The next thing she waking looks upon, be it on lion, bear, wolf, or bull, on meddling monkey or on busy ape, she shall pursue it with the soul of love. And ere I take this charm from off her sight, as I can take it with another herb, and I'll make her render up her page to me. But who comes here? I'm invisible, and I will overhear their conference.
I love thee not, therefore pursue me not. Where is Lysander and fair Hermia? The one I'll slay and the one slay me. Thou told me they were stolen unto this wood, and here I am, bold within this wood. Because I did not be my Hermia, get thee gone and follow me no more.
You draw me hard-hearted adamant, yet you draw not iron from my heart as true as steel. Leave you your power to draw, and I will have no power to follow you.
Do I entice you? Do I speak you fair? Or rather, do I not mean plain as truth? Tell you I do not, nor can I not love you.
And even for that do I love you the more. I am your spaniel, Demetrius. The more you break me, the more I love. Only give me leave, unworthy as I am, to follow you.
Tempt not too much the hatred of my spirit, but I am sick when I do look on thee.
And I am sick when I do not look on you.
I'll run from thee and hide me in the brakes and leave you to the mercy of the wild beasts.
A wildest hath not such a heart as you.
I will not stay thy questions. Let me go. And if thou follow me, do not believe, but I shall do thee mischief in the wood.
I in the town, in the temple, in the field, you do me mischief. Fie, Demetrius, you wrongfully set a scandal on my sex. I'll fight for love as men may do. We should be wooed, but we're not made to woo. I'll follow thee in heaven and hell, and die in a hand I know so well.
Welcome, wanderer. Pass thou. I know a bang, wild time blows, ox lips and nodding garlic grows, quite over canopy, luscious good vine, sweet mushrooms and then from behind. There sleeps Titania, something of the night, lulled in these flowers, fancy and delight. And with the juice of this, I'll streak your eyes and make you full of beautiful fancies. Take thou some of it and seek through this grove, the sweet Athenian lady is in love with to stand for you. Anoint his eyes, but do it when the next thing he espies may be blue. Thou shalt know him by the Athenian garments he hath on. affected with some care that he might prove more fond on her than she upon him. And look thou leave me heir of the first conflict.
Do not, my lord, for serving shall be said.
For love, you take the flattering voice, the sweet child brings the motherhood. Oh, bless my son. Dear for the comfort of the day.
Be so Lysander, find you on the bed, for I upon the bank to rest my head.
Much so shall serve the fault of the book.
Nay, good Lysander, for my sake, my dear, lie further off yet, do not lie so near.
Take this son, sweet of my innocence, and Lord, I love her woman I need. For lying so for me, I do not lie.
Lysander riddles very prettily, but gentle friend for love and courtesy, lie further off in human modesty. Such separation as we well be said, becomes a virtuous bachelor and a maid. So far be distant and be nice and friend. Thy love never alters unless you let him.
And like when I am loyalty, here is my bed. Sleep gives thou rest.
Through the forest have I gone, but seeing you found I none, on whose eyes I might improve the flower's course of stirring one. Who is here? Weeds of Athens he doth wear. This is he, my master said, despised by both me and they. Pretty soul, she durst not lie with slack love's perversity. Churl, upon thine eyes I throw all the power this tongue doth know. When thou wakest, but love forbid, sleep with me on thy eyelid. So awake when I am gone, I must now to Oberon.
Stay thou call me, sweet Demetrius.
I charge thee hence, do not haunt me thus.
Oh, wilt thou, darkling, leave me? Do not so.
Stay on thy peril, I will go alone.
Oh, I am at a press in this fond chase. The more I pray, the lesser is my grace. Happy be Hermia, whereso she lies, for half blessed and attractive eyes. But who is here? Lysander, on the ground? Dead or asleep? I see no blood, no wound. Lysander, if you live, good sir, awake.
I'll run beside her, my sweet snake. Transparent Helena, where's Demetrius? Oh, how fit a word, that vile name that will perish in my sword.
Do not say so, Lysander, say not so. What thou he love your Hermia, Lord, what though yet Hermia loves thee, then be content.
He taught us, Hermia, no, I do not repent. Those tedious minutes we have spent together, not Hermia, but Helena I love, will not change your raving for a doubt.
Wherefore was I this keen mockery born? When at your hands did I deserve this scorn? Good troth you do wrong, good sooth you do, in such disdainful manner me to woo. But fare you well, good sir, I must confess, I thought you lord of your more gentleness. Oh, that lady that man refused, should another therefore be abused?
Hermia, sleep thou there, and thou never mayest lie secret from me. To all my power to guess your love and mine, and to honor Helen to be her knight.
Help me, Lysander, help me. I need for pity what a dream was here. Lysander, look how you quake with fear. Lysander, what removed? Out of hearing, gone, no sound, no word? Alack, where are you? Speak, and if you hear, speak of all loves. No, then I will perceive you are not nigh. Either death or you will find me in me.
Come now, a roundel and a fairy song. Then to your offices and let me rest.
You spotted snakes with double tongues, thorny hedgehogs be not seen.
Newts and blindworms do no wrong, come not near our fairy queen.
Weaving spiders come not here, hence you long-legged spinners, hence.
Beetles bug approach not near, worm or snail do no offense.
Never harm nor spell or charm, come our lovely lady nigh, hence away, now all is well, when a loose Saint Sentinel.
What thou seest when thou dost wake, do it for thy true love take. Love and languish for his sake, be it lynx or cat or bear, hart or bull with bristled hair. In thine eye that shall appear, when thou wakest, it is thy day. like when some vile thing is near.
Are we all met? Are we all met?
Pat, and here is a marvelous convenient place for our rehearsal. This green plot shall be our stage. This hall will break our tiring house. We will do it in action as we will do it for the view.
Peter Quince,
What sayest thou, boy Bottom?
there are things in this comedy of Pyramus and Thisbe that will never please. First, Pyramus Mr. starts to kill himself because the ladies cannot abide. I'll answer you that.
I don't like it, a powerless fear. I believe you must think to kill me out when all is done.
Not a whit. I have a device to make all well. Write me a prologue, and let the prologue seem to say, we will do no harm with our swords, and that Pyramus is not killed indeed. For the more better assurance, tell them that I, Pyramus, am not Pyramus, but Bottom the Weaver. Doesn't put the matter here.
Well, we will have such a prologue.
Will not the ladies be afraid of the lion? I fear I promise you.
Masters, we ought to consider with ourselves. A lady among lions, a lion among ladies, the most dreadful thing. So there is not a more fearful wildfowl than your lion living.
Therefore, we must have a prologue that tells he is not a lion.
Nay, you must name his name, and half his face must be seen to the lion's neck. And he himself must be true. Ladies, if you think I come hither as a lion, it were pity on my life. No, I have no such thing. I'm a man as other men are, and there indeed, let him tell them plainly that he is Mr. Dragon.
Well, that will be so, but there is two other things, and that is to bring moonlight to the chamber, for you know, Pyramus and Thisbe by moonlight.
Not the moonshine that night we play our play?
Calendar! Quickly on that. Find out moonshine. Find out moonshine.
Yes, but we do not play tonight.
Why then, mainly the king of the chamber window will be playing open, and the moon is shining at the table.
Aye, or one must come in with a bush of thorns and lamp on and say he comes from such a place in the moonshine. Or on the star hall. Good, but then there's another thing. We must have a wall in the great chamber, for Pyramus and Thisbe says the story did talk to the king of the wall.
You can never bring in a wall. What say you, Bottom?
Some man or other must present wall, and have some plaster about them to signify wall, and hold his fingers thus, so that Cranny shall hear some Thisbe whisper.
If that may be, then all is well. Come and rehearse your part. Pyramus, you begin. When you have spoken your speech, I drink your embrace, and tell everyone according to his view.
What hempen homespuns have we swaggering here, so near the cradle of our fairy queen? Would I play toward, I'll be an auditor, and after two, perhaps, I some cause.
Pyramus, Thisbe, stand forth.
The flowers of odious savors, odors, savory sweet, so hath thy breath, my dearest Thisbe dear. But hark, a voice, stay thou but here a while, and by and by I will appear to thee.
A stranger of Pyramus in air played here.
Must I speak now?
I marry, must you, for you must understand he goes to the sea in the lights that he heard, and is to come again.
Most radiant pure, so slay what I feel. Curl like the red rose and triumph fair, most whiskey do most lovely and true sure as horse that yet would never tell. And leave these mirrors and names too.
9 is 2. Why? You must not speak that yet. Now you answer to Pyramus. You speak all your part at once, cues and all. Pyramus, enter. Your cue is passed. It is never tired.
Oh, that's true source that yet would never tire.
If I were fair, Thisbe, I were only thine.
O monstrous, O strange, we are haunted. Pray masters, fly masters, help.
I'll follow you, I'll lead you around, through bog, through bush, through brake, through briar.
Why do they run? This is some navy of them to make me a fear.
Oh, Bottom, thou art changed. What do I see on thee?
What do you see?
Bless thee, Bottom, bless thee. Thou not translated.
I see their knavery. This is to make an ass of me. But I will not stir from this place. I will walk up and down here, and I will sing, and they will see that I am not of the clay. Thou so proud, so black of hue, with orange tiny bill. So broad, so wind, thou so true, and red with little quill.
What angel wakes me from my flowery bed?
The sparrow and the lark, the plain
so is mine eye enthralled with thy shape. And thy fair virtues, force for force, doth move me. On first view, to say, to swear, I love thee.
Methinks, mistress, you should have little reason for that. And yet, to say the least, to say the truth, the reason that love keeps little company together nowadays.
Thou art as wise as thou art beautiful.
Not so, neither. If I had enough wit to get out of this wood, I'd have enough to serve my own turn.
Out of this wood do not desire to go. Thou shalt stay here whether wilt or not. I am the spirit of no common race, and I do love thee, therefore go with me. I'll give thee fairies to attend on thee. Peas, blossom, cobweb, moth, mustard seed, clover.
Ready.
And I.
And I.
And I.
And I.
Where shall we go?
Be kind and courteous to this gentleman. Hop in his walks and gamble in his eyes. Feed him apricots and dewberries, with purple grapes, green figs, and mulberries. The honey bags steal from the humble bees, and when night keepers prop their eyes with sighs, and light them at fiery glowworms' eyes, to have my love, to bend, to arise. Be not to him else, and do him courtesy.
Hail, mortal.
Hail,
Hail.
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 I pray mercy. Heartily, I beseech your name.
Peas, blossom.
I pray you, commit me to Mistress Squat, your mother. Good Master Peas Blossom, I desire you more friends. Your name on it, Pepper?
Cobweb.
I desire you more friends. If I cut my finger, I shall make holes of you. Your name, I beseech you, sir.
Mustard seed.
Good Master Mustard Seed, I know your patience well. I promise you, your kindred hath made my eyes water here now. I shall desire more acquaintance, Master Mustard Seed. Thank you, good sir.
Clover, so please your worship.
Aha! I shall call on thee when I'm in need of a friend.
I'm called Moth.
And I'm called thank God of, or at least I was.
Come wait upon him. Lead into my bower. The moon methinks look with a watery eye, and when she weeps, weeps every little flower, lamenting some enforced chastity. Tie up my love's tongue, bring him silently.
This falls out better than I could devise. But hast thou yet latched the Athenian's eyes with the love juice as I did bid thee do?
I heard you sleeping. That is finished too.
Stand close. This is the same Athenian.
That is the woman, but not the man.
Why rebuke you who loves so? Lay so bitter breath on your bitter soul. Not I, but child, but I should use thee words, for thou, I fear, hast given me cause to curse. If thou hast slain thy finger in sleep, being or shoes in blood, plunge in the gate, and kill me too. The sun was not so true unto the day as he to me, when he had stolen away from sleeping Hermia. It cannot be, but thou hast murdered him. So should a murderer look so dead, so grim, and so should a murderer look, so should I pierce through the heart by his stern sword. What's this to my Lysander? Where is he? Ah, good Demetrius, wilt thou give him me? I'd rather produce kindness to my town. Out, dog, out, cur. Thou drivest me past the bounds of maiden's patience. If thou slay him then, henceforth be never numbered among men. You spent your passion on a miscrime for you, sure I am not guilty of Lysander's blood, drawn I am compelled. I pray thee then, come as you will. And if I could, what shall I get therefore? May privilege never to see me more. And from thy hated presence part I so, see me no more, whether he be dead or no. There is no falling in his speech, fierce vein, for here a while I remain.
What hast thou done? Thou hast mistaken quite, and laid the love juice on some true love's sight. About the wood go swifter than the wind, and Helena of Athens look thou find. By some illusion see thou bring her here, I'll charm his eyes against she do appear.
I go, look how I go, swifter than an arrow from Tartar's bow.
Flower of this purple dye, hit with Cupid's archery, sink an apple of his eye, and his love he doth espy, let her shine as gloriously as the Venus of the sky.
Captain of our fair dance, Helena is here at hand, and the youth mistook by her, pleading for a lover's. The youth mistook by me, pleading for a lover's feet. Shall we their fond passage see? Lord, what fools these mortals be!
O Helena, goddess, nymph, perfect divine, to what shall I compare to thine eyne? A crystal is muddy, oh how ripe in show! Thy lips, those kissing cherries, tempting grow.
O spite, O hell, I see you are all bent to set against me for thy merriment. Can you not hate me as I know you do, but you must join in souls to mock me too?
You are unkind, Demetrius. Be not so, for you love Hermia. This you know, I know. Hermia's love I yield you at my part, and yours of Helena to me bequeath, whom I do love, and will to my death.
Never did mockers waste more idle breath.
Lysander, keep thy Hermia, I will none. If e'er I loved her, all that love is gone. My heart to her so guest-wise sojourned, and Helena is home returned, there to remain.
Helena, it is not so.
Disparage not the faith that dost not know, lest thy peril thou abide it dear. Look where thy love comes, yonder is thy dear.
Thou art not by mine eye, Lysander, found. Mine ear, I think it brought me to thy sound. But why unkindly didst thou leave me so?
Why should he stay whom love doth press to go?
What love could press Lysander from my side?
Lysander's love that would not let him fight. Why seekest thou me? Could not this make thee know? The hate I bear thee made me leave thee so.
You speak not as you think, it cannot be.
Lo, she is one of this confederacy. Now I perceive they have conjoined all three, to fashion this false sport in spite of me. Injurious Hermia, most ungrateful maid, will you rent our ancient love asunder to join with men in scorning your poor friend?
I am amazed at your passionate words. I scorn you not. It seems that you scorn me.
I do, persevere. Counterfeit sad looks, make mouths upon me when I turn my back. Wink each other, hold the sweet jest up. If you have any pity, grace, or manners, you would not make me such an argument. But fare ye well, 'tis partly my own fault, which death or absence shall soon remedy.
Stay, gentle Helena, hear my excuse, my love, my life, my soul, fair Helena.
Oh, excellent.
Sweet, do not scorn her so.
If she cannot entreat, I can compel.
Thou canst compel no more than she entreat. Helena, I love thee, by my life I do. I swear by that which I would lose for thee.
I say I love thee more than he can do.
If thou say so, withdraw and prove it true.
Quick, come.
Lysander, whereto tends all this?
Take on as you would follow, yet not come. You are a tame man, go!
Hang off, thou cat, thou bird, vile thing, let loose.
Why are you grown so rude? What changes this, sweet love?
Thy love, out, tawny totter, outload the medicine, hated potion hence.
Do you not jest?
Yes, soothe, and so do you.
Demetrius, I will keep my word with thee.
I would not have had your bond, for I perceive a weak bond holds you. I'll not trust your word.
What should I hurt her, strike her, kill her dead? Although I hate her, I'll not harm her so.
What can you do me great harm than hate? Hate me wherefore? Am not I Hermia, and are you not Lysander? Why then, you leave me in earnest, shall I say?
I, by my life, and never did desire to see thy more. Therefore be out of hope, of question, of doubt. Be certain, nothing truer, 'tis no jest, that I do hate thee and love Helena.
Oh me, you juggler, you canker blossom, you thief of love! What, have you come by night and stolen my love's heart from him?
Have you no modesty, no maiden shame, no touch of bashfulness? What, will you tear impatient answers from my gentle tongue? Fie, fie, you counterfeit, you puppet, you!
Puppet, why so? I that way goes the game. Are you grown so high in his esteem because I'm so dwarfish and so low? How low am I, thou painted maypole? Speak, how low am I? I'm not yet so low that my nails can reach unto thine eyes.
I pray you, though you mock me, gentlemen, let her not hurt me. You perhaps may think because she is something lower than myself that I can match her.
Lower, hark again.
Good Hermia, do not be so bitter with me. I evermore did love you, Hermia, did ever keep your counsels, never wronged you, save that, in love unto Demetrius, I told him of your stealth unto this wood. He followed you. For love, I followed him. But he hath chid me hence and threatened me. So now, if you will let me quiet go, to Athens will I bear my folly back, and follow you no further. Let me go, and you see how simple and how fond I am.
Why, get you gone. Who is it that hinders you?
A foolish heart that I leave here behind.
What, with Lysander?
With Demetrius.
Be not afraid, she shall not hurt me, Helena.
No, sir, she shall not. Take thou her part.
Oh, when she's angry, she's keen and shrewd. She was a vixen when she went to school, and though she be but little, she is fierce.
Little again, nothing but low and little. Why will you suffer me to flout thee thus? Let me come to her.
Get you gone, you dwarf, you bead, you acorn. Now she holds me not. Now follow if thou darest to try who's right. Of thine or mine is most in Helena.
Follow. Now go with thee, cheek by jowl.
You mistress, all this coil is long of you. Nay, go not back.
I will not trust you. I no longer will stay in your cursed company. Your hands or mine are quicker for a fray. My legs are longer, though, to run away.
I'm amazed and know not what to say.
This is thy negligence. Still thou mistakest, or else committest thy knaveries willfully.
Believe me, King Estabus, I mistook. Did you not tell me I would know the man by the Athenian garments he had on? And so far blameless proves my enterprise, I have no shame in Athenian eyes. And I am glad just so this through jingling as to sport.
Thou seest these lovers seek a place to fight. The starry welcome overcast the night, which with drooping fog is black with Acheron, and lead these testy riders so astray as one from not within another's will. Take this Irving, crush it into Lysander's eye. When they next wake, all this derision shall seem a dream and prove this vision. And whilst I do employ thee in this affair, I'll to my queen and beg her pardon. And with this charm, with her charm, I will release her monstrous view, and all things shall be at peace.
Up and down, and feel it through the town. Goblin leaping up and down.
Here, villain, drawn and ready. What art thou?
I will be with thee straight.
Follow me to plainer ground. Lysander, speak again. Thou run away, thou coward, art thou fled? In some brush, one also hide thy head. Thou coward, thou recreant.
Thou coward, art thou dragging the stars, haunting bushes of the wars, whose will not come? Thou child, thou recreant, with these the rod, use the child that draws the sword on thee.
Yea, art thou there?
Follow my voice, will try no manhood here.
He goes before me and still dared me not. When I get there, he is gone. I follow faster, but faster he did fly. In that dark, uneven way, so here will rest me.
Ho, coward, why comest thou not?
Divide me if thou darest the will I want. Thou runnest from me, shifting every place. Thou darest not stand nor look me in the face. Where art thou?
Follow me to plainer ground. No, come hither, I am here.
Nathan, thou mockest me. Now go thy way. Fate is some strength to me to measure out my length on this cold day.
Weary night, long and tedious night, awake thy hour. Send comforts from the east, sleep without such sorrow's eyes, and steal me away from mine own home.
Gather to me, come no more. You are so kind to make it more. Here she comes, first and sad. Keep it in the name of God, just to make it feel mad.
I'm so weary, and I'm so in woe. I see no further call, no further go. Here will I say, haven't you a life and your city of pray.
On the ground, sweet sound, all clog your eyes, gentle level remedy. When thou wakest, let thou takest true light in the sight of thy familiar eye. Every man has his own, every country proverb should be known. Jack Shore Jill, not the
Thee down upon this flowery bed, while I thy amiable cheeks do coy, and stick musk roses in thy sleek smooth head, and kiss thy fair large ears, my gentle joy.
Where's Peas Blossom?
Ready?
Scratch my head, Peas Blossom. Where are Monsieur's cobweb and clover?
Ready, ready.
Cobweb and clover, good Monsieurs. Get your weapons in hand and kill me a red hip humblebee on top of a thistle. And good Monsieurs, bring me the honey bag.
Sir, we will.
Where's Monsieur Mustard Seed?
Ready.
Give me your hand, Monsieur Mustard Seed.
What's your will?
Nothing but Peas Blossom to scratch. I must have the barber ladies, for methinks I am marvelous hurry about the face.
What wilt thou hear, some music, my sweet love? Or say, sweet love, what thou desirest to eat?
Truly, I could munch your good dry oats. But I pray you, let none of your people stir me. I have an exorcism. Sleep come upon me.
Sleep thou, and I will wind thee in my arms. Oh, how I love thee, how I dote on thee.
Cease thou this sweet sight, for dotage now I do begin to see. Gentle one, take this transformed scout off the head of this idiot, so that he may all to Athens back repair, and think no more of this night's accidents but as a fierce fixation. But first I will release the paradigm. Be as thou wast wont to be, see as thou wast wont to see. Now, Titania, wake you, my sweet lady.
Why, Oberon, this is how I see. She thought was an error of that.
There lies your love.
How came you seek to pass? Oh, how my eyes do loathe this vintage now.
Silence a while. Robin, take on this one.
When I make nothing except my unskilled eyes.
Come, my queen, take hands with me. Now thou and I are new in amity. And will tomorrow's midnight solemnly dance at due Theseus' wedding happily, and bless it all to fair prosperity.
Very deep, a tender heart. I can hear the warm heart. But my lord, in our heart, tell me how it came this night, that sleeping here I was found, with this mortal on the ground.
I love to hear the music of my house.
Very well, my mighty Duke. Why, what is here?
Stop, what nymphs are these?
My lord, this is my daughter here asleep, and this Lysander.
This Demetrius is, this Helena, old Nadar Helena. I wonder at their being here together.
No doubt there was early to observe the bride of May. But speak, Aegis, is not this the day that Hermia should give answer of her choice?
It is, my lady.
Go, Aegis, go, philosopher, and wake them up. Good morrow, friends. St. Valentine is past. What is now but to couple these lovers?
Pardon, my lord.
I pray you will stand up. I know you two are rival enemies. What comes this gentle concord to the world? This hatred, so far from jealousy, deceived by hate with no enmity.
My lord, I shall reply amazingly, half sleep, half waking, and think it is me. So it is. I came with Hermia hither, our intent was to be gone from Athens, where might, without the sharp Athenian law.
Enough, my lord, you have enough. I beg the law upon his head. They would have stolen away if they would Demetrius, thereby to have defeated you of your wife, whom you might consent that she should be your wife.
My lord, fair Helen told me of theirself, and in fury I hither followed them. And fair Helen chanced to follow me. My lord, I wot not by what power, by some power it is. My love to Hermia melted as the snow, and all the faith and virtue of my heart, and all the object and pleasure of mine eye, is only Helena. To her, my lord, I was betrothed ere I saw Hermia. And now again, I wish for it, love it, long for it, and forevermore will be true to her.
Fair lovers, you are fortunately met. For this discourse we will hear Anon. Aegis, I will overbear your will. And in the temple by and by with us, these couples shall eternally be knit. In the morning, it is something worn. Away with us to Athens, come Hippolyta.
These things may seem small and unmistakable, like far mountains turning into the clouds.
When everything seems double, methinks I see things with a parted eye.
So methinks, and I found Demetrius like a jewel, mine own and not mine own.
Are you sure we are awake? It seems yet we sleep, we dream. Are you sure the Duke was here and bid us follow him?
Yea, and Hippolyta, and my mother.
And he did bid us follow to the temple.
Why then, we are awake. Let us follow him. And by the way, let us recount our dreams.
When my cue comes, call me, and I will answer. My next is most fair Pyramus. Hey ho, Peter Quince, Blue, now, Darling, found my life, stolen hence, and left me asleep. I've had a most rare vision. I've had a dream, past what a man to say what dream it was. Man is but an ass to go about to expound this dream. Methought I was, no man can tell what. Methought I had, but man is a past fool, he were often to say, what we thought I had. The eye of man hath not heard, the ear of man hath not seen. Man's hand is not able to taste, his tongue to conceive, nor his heart to report what my dream was. I will get Peter Quince to write a ballad of this dream. It shall be called Bottom's Dream, because it hath no bottom. And I will sing it in the latter part of the play before the Duke.
Have you sent to Bottom's house? Is he come home yet?
Cannot be heard of. Out of doubt, he is transported.
If ye come not, then the play is marred. It goes not forward, doth it?
It is not possible. We have not a man on the staff able to discharge Pyramus but he.
No. He has simply the best wit of any handicraft man in Athens.
Masters, the Duke is coming from the temple. There are 2 or 3 more lads and ladies to be married. If our sport gone forward, we'd all be rich men.
Where are these lads? Where are these hearts?
Bottom! Let us hear, sweet bottom.
Not a word from me. All that I will say is get your apparel together. Good strings to your beards, new ribbons to your humps. Be presently at the house. Let every man look over his part. For the short and long is, our play is preferred. Not, no more words. Away we go.
Yeah! Whoa!
It's strange, my sister, that these lovers be so.
More times than true. I have never believed these antique fables nor these fairy tales. These lovers and men have such seething brains, such shaping fantasies, that I apprehend more than stories and apprehend. The lunatic, the poet, and the lover are of imagination only.
But all the story of their night told over, and all their minds transfigured so together. Or when they sit some fancy images and curse something of great month. What past love for strange and admirable.
Joy, friends, joy and fresh days of love, accompany your hearts.
More than to them, wait in your royal walks to board your bed.
What mass, what music have we for this eve? Have we to wear away this long age of 3 hours? From bedtime to supper, where is our manager of mirth? With novels in hand, call philosopher.
Here, mighty Theseus.
What abridgment have we for this eve? Nor will we to while this lazy time is not of this movement.
Here is the proof of how many supports are right. Make choice of which your highness receive first. The battle of the centaurs to be sung by an atheist edict to the heart.
Well, none of that.
The riot of the Tennessee bacchanals turning the Thracian singular in their rage.
That is no device.
The thrice three muses mourning for the death of learning, late deceased in beggary.
Rock something for nuptial celebration.
Is there no play to ease the anguish of this torturing hour?
A tedious brief scene of young Pyramus and his love Thisbe, very tragical.
Very and tragical, tedious indeed. That is hot ice no wonder stage snow.
A play there is, my lord, some 10 words long, which is as brief as I've known a play. But by 10 words, my lord, it is too long, for there is not one word apt or player fitted. And tragic, my noble lord, it is, for Pyramus therein doth kill himself, which when I saw rehearsed, I must confess, made mine eyes water. But more merry tears, the passion of loud laughter was never shed.
And how are ye about their display?
Hard-handed men that work in Athens here have never labored in their minds till now, and now have told their unbreathed memories with this same play against your nuptials.
And we will hear it.
No, my noble lord, it is not for you. I've heard it over, and it is nothing, nothing in the world, unless you can find sport in their intents.
We will hear it, for anything to be amiss, when duty and sinfulness tender it. Go bring them in. Ladies, find your place.
So please your grace, the prologue is addressed.
Let him approach.
If we offend, it is with our goodwill that you should think we come not to offend, but with goodwill to show our simple skill. That is the true beginning of our end. Our true intent is all for your delight. We are not here that you should hear repent you. The actors are at hand, and by their show, you shall know all that you are like to know.
This man doth not stand upon point.
He hath read his prologue like a rough colt. He knows not when to stop.
Indeed, he hath played his prologue like a child on a recorder, a sound but not in government.
His speech was like a tangled chain, nothing impaired but all disordered.
Gentles, perchance you wonder at this show. Well, wonder on, till truth make all things plain. This man is Pyramus, if you would know. This beauteous lady, Thisbe is certain. This man with lime and rough cast doth present wall, that vile wall which did these lovers sunder. And through wall's chink, poor souls they are content, to whisper at the witch, let no man wonder. This man with lanthorn, dog, and bush of thorn presented moonshine, for if you will know. By moonshine did these lovers think no scorn, to be at Ninus' tomb, there to woo. This grisly beast, which lion hight by name, the trusty Thisbe coming first by night, did scare away, or rather did affright. And as she fled, and she let fall, which lion vile with bloody mouth did stay. Anon comes Pyramus, sweet, youth, and tall, and finds his trusty Thisbe's mantle slain. Whereat, with blade, with bloody, blameful blade, he bravely broached his boiling bloody breast, and Thisbe, carrying in mulberry shade, his dagger drew, and died. For all the rest, that lion, moonshine, wall, and lovers twain, at large discourse, while here they do remain.
I wonder if the lion be to speak.
No wonder, my lord, one lion may do as many asses do.
In the same interlude, if dogs will fall, I once snap by name, present a ball, and such a ball as I would have you think that has in it a candy bowl or chain, through which lovers, Pyramus and Thisbe, often did whisper very secretly. And so, this rough past, this stone doth show, that I am that same wall, the truth is so. And this cranny is right and sinister, birds of fearful lovers are the whisper.
Would you desire Lyman here to speak better?
This is the wittiest partition I ever heard discourse, my lord.
Pyramus draws near the wall.
Oh, grim wicked night! Oh, night with you so black! Oh, night whichever when day is not! Oh, night! Oh, night! Alack! 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 I fear my Thisbe's promise is forgot. And thou, O wall, O sweet, O lovely wall, that stands between her father's ground and mine. And thou, O wall, O sweet and lovely wall, show me thy cheek to blink with mine eye. Thanks, courteous wall, Jove shield thee well for this. For what see I? Now Thisbe do I see. O wicked wall for whom I see no bliss, cursed be thy stones for thus deceiving me.
The wall methinks should answer back.
No, in truth, sir, we should not. Deceiving me is Thisbe's case. He is to enter now, and I am surviving this wall. You shall see, it will fall flat as I have told. Not as she comes.
Oh, often hast thou heard my moans, repining my Sir Pyramus and me. My cherry lips have often kissed thy stones, thy stones have lain and hanged up in thee.
I see a voice. Now will I to the wall to spy and hear my Thisbe's face. Thisbe!
My lord, I think.
Think what thou wilt. I am thy lover's grace, and like Lymander I entrust thee still.
And I, like Helen, will fix me too.
Oh, kiss me to the cheek in this vile wall.
I kiss the cheek, and not your lips at all.
Wilt thou with ninnies too meet me straight away?
Ninus, too.
Meet me straight away?
Take it, I come without a word. Thus have I law, my part discharged so, and being done, the small way I go.
This is the silliest stuff that ever I heard.
Oh, the best in this kind are but shadows. The worst are no worse. Imagination amends them.
It must be your imagination then, and not theirs.
Look, here come in two noble beasts in, a man and a lion.
You, ladies, you, whose gentle hearts do fear the smallest monstrous mouse that creeps on floor, may now I chance you with both quake and tremble here, when lion rough in wildest rage doth roar. For know that I am one snug sojourner am, for if I should as come as lions do in strife, for into this place twere pity on my life.
A very gentle beast of a good conscience.
The very best beast that I saw, my lady.
This lanthorn doth horn moon present.
You should have worn the horns upon his head.
This lanthorn doth horn moon present. Myself, the man in the moon, do seem to be.
If he was the man in lanthorn, then why doesn't he not move?
He dares not come there for the candle.
This lanthorn doth horn moon present. Myself, the man in the moon, do seem to be.
I am aware of this moon. Would change?
It seems by a small light of discretion that he is in the way.
Proceed, Moon.
All that I have to say is that this lanthorn is the moon, myself the man in the moon, this thorn bush my thorn bush, and this dog my dog. This is all menace too!
Ninus, too.
Where is my love?
Well roared, lion.
Well run, Thisbe.
Well, mouse lions.
Look, well shone moon, truly the moon shines with a good grace.
Look, here comes Pyramus.
Sweet moon, I thank thee for thy sunny beams. I thank thee, moon, for shining now so bright. For by thy gracious golden glittering gleams, I trust to take of truest Thisbe's sight. But stay, a spite. But mark, for night, what dreadful dole is here? Eyes do you see? How can it be? O dainty duck, oh dear! Thy mantle good would stain with blood. What ye furies fell? O fates, come, come, cut thread and thread, quill, crush, conclude, and quell.
And the death of a dear friend would go to make anyone sad.
Restore my heart, but I pity the man.
Wherefore nature didst thou lion's frame? For lion vile hath deflowered, my dear, which was the fairest dame that lived, that looked with cheer. Come tears, come found, out sword and wound, the path of pyramids, aye, the left path where the heart doth hop. Thus I die, thus. Now I am dead, now I am fled, my soul is in the sky. Moon, or tongue, lose that light. Moon, take that light. Now die.
I'll chance the moonshine is gone before Thisbe comes back to find her lover.
She will find him by starlight.
Here she comes, her passion ends the flight.
I hope she will be brief.
My love, what death, my death, O Pyramus, arise, speak, my death, and 2 months cover thy sweet eyes, these hands, this cherry nose, these cowslip cheeks are gone, lovers make love, his eyes were as green as leeks. Oh, sister sweet, come to me. His hands are as pale as milk. Landed in gore, since you have shore, which shares his thread of silk. Tell not a word, come trusty sword. Babe, chest and brew. And thus, Thisbe ends. Farewell, friends. Adieu.
I am Walter.
No, I agree. The wall is down the heart of my father. The Lapidus is the Evelyn.
No, I pray.
Okay.
Fighting no excuse. Very notably discharged. The iron trunk of midnight hath flown fall. Lovers to bed, all fairy time. This night holds solemnity, revels, and jollity.
Now the hungry lion roars, and the wolf behowls the moon.
Whilst the heavy foeman snores, with all weary tasks were done.
Now the wasted brands do glow, following darkness like a dream.
And we the fairies that do run from the presence of the sun.
Now a frolic, not a mouse, shall disturb this hallowed house. Through the house give glimmering light, by the dead in drowsy fire. Every elf and fairy sprite hop as light as bird from briar.
First rehearse your song by rote,
To each word a warbling note.
Hand in hand with fairy grace we will sing and bless this place.
I was stepping before to sweep the dust behind the door.
Now until the break of day, through this house each fairy stray, and to the best bride bed will we, which by us shall blessed be. So shall all the couples three, ever true and living.
Every fairy take his gate, and each several chamber blessed through the palace of the sweet peace. And the owner of it last ever shall in safety rest.
Trip away, make no stay. Meet me all by break of day.
If you shadows have offended, think but this, and all is mended, that you have but slumbered here.
wild these visions did appear. And this weakened idle need, no more yielding than a dream. Gentles, do not reprehend, if you pardon real men, else the tongue a liar called. So good night unto you all. Give me your hands if we be friends, and Robin shall restore amends.